So I'm sure we all know that opening Pokemon cards is one of the most exciting experiences in anyone's life. You never know if you're finally going to get that Tapu Lele GX full art that's worth like $80 or your 50th Pangoro. After the latter inevitably happens, you might turn into the Pangoro and punch a hole through your table so big it would need a Tapu Lele to come fix it. I'm sorry, that was really cringe. Please don't leave. And thus you keep opening, just praying for the moment it finally happens. However, what if you knew what was in every pack? Like, not the exact card that was in it, but the type of card. You knew if this pack would have a holo or a GX or a full art or something like that. What if you just knew? Our tragic tale and controversy starts back in 2017. So this video is not about pack weighing. I will be doing a video on that soon and how Pokemon eventually fixed that as well. So be sure to subscribe to see when that video eventually comes out. I work very hard on these videos and try to get them out for you guys as soon as possible while managing like 50 other things. So subscribing is a good way to let me know my work has been worth it. I can't even really say Pokemon fixed this though, because unlike pack weighing, which is an unintended consequence of their packaging and how the rares have higher weights, that cannot be said for today's subject. Anyways, our story starts with the release of the Sun and Moon base set expansion in February of 2017. This is a monumental expansion in the franchise's history, and it kicked off the 7th generation of Pokemon in the Alola region. The Sun and Moon video games are amazing. I highly recommend you play Sun or Moon because they're just great games. Of course, by looking at the gameplay, you could probably tell that I'm a big fan of Sun and Moon, but I mean, I just am. These are great games. This set release was seen as just one like any other. People excited to open packs, get some of the cool chase cards like the Secret Rare Ultra Ball that was worth like $100.
What Ultra? Woohoo, baby!
And trade with their friends for what they wanted from this first expansion in the 7th generation of Pokemon. All is good. Well, unless it isn't, and it wasn't for a long time. Let's say you're a young kid looking to buy some Sun and Moon a few days after the set releases. A booster box is too expensive for your mother to buy, and you aren't feeling like begging your mom to go to the local Walmart, so your solution is to go on eBay and see if your mom will buy some Sun and Moon single booster packs there. It's a win-win. You don't have to go to the store, and you don't have to spend as much money to get a booster box. You order 5 booster packs at $4 a piece. They arrive in the mail and you rush to open them. Not even doing the card trick and slow rolling the packs, just diving right in, hoping you get an Ultra Ball. And then those hopes are crushed when you find out you got absolutely nothing. No holo, no GX, nothing. Bulk rares. You chalk it up to your luck not being good and move on. I mean, as we all know by now, Pokemon is gambling.
Gamble idiots. You understand, if you watch the entire context of all my gambling over 15 months, you'll see it as 99.8% big wins.
However, what you may not have known is you were literally being scammed. Not scammed as in the packs were fake or resealed. No, the packs you bought were pulled from a booster box and sold as a single. And they were only sold to you because the person knew there would be nothing in them. How? This is going to sound really stupid. Pokemon, for some stupid reason only known to them, made Sun and Moon booster boxes rigged on purpose. Let me explain. Each booster box has 2 sides of 18 packs for a total of 36 packs. When opening the booster box, you would start on the left side and open the first pack. Depending on what you got from that pack, a route to find all of the holo and ultra rare cards was formed. If you got a dud, you would then open the next pack and the next one until you got an ultra rare, but spoiler alert, if you were opening a dud pack, you would know that the next is either a dud or an ultra rare, and if it is a dud, the next one is guaranteed to be ultra rare or holo. Then the next 2 packs were guaranteed to be duds, and the one after that would be guaranteed to be the opposite of either ultra rare or holo, whichever you opened first. So let's say your first pack is a dud, then you open the second and it's an ultra rare like a GX. Your next 2 packs are duds, ready to be sold on eBay for the low cost of $4 worth of garbage. Then the one after that is a holo. The next 2 are dud, the next one's an ultra rare, the next 2 are dud, the next one's a holo, and so on. You would repeat this pattern until the first half of the box was done, and then you would start from the beginning on the second box, open until you got an ultra rare or holo, and then repeated the cycle as I just described. This is just so dumb. I mean, why would they do this? I have no idea. The only thing I can guess is that they must have expected people not to find out, but this couldn't have been an accident either, since the pattern is so obviously easy to follow. My only guess is that they must have packaged the packs like this on purpose as a way to ensure that there would be enough ultra rare and holos in each box. They didn't want a situation like it used to be where some boxes would have 4 hits and some would have 2. Or some would have 12. Just go back and watch Primal Clash booster box openings and the change is abundantly clear. The sad thing is that without realizing it initially, this pattern used to package the boxes was used to scam their own customers. This is just shameless. I mean, come on, Pokemon, really? Honestly, when I first saw a video on it by Darium's Pokemon back in 2017, I was truly appalled. I instantly told all my friends at school to not buy singles online because the strategy is obvious. Sell the dud packs at a cheap price and pocket the holos and ultra rares. Even 9-year-old me could see this coming from a mile away. And it's not like you could tell if the eBay seller was legit. They could even say that the pack was not mapped in the post, and it still very well could be, and you'd still get scammed. The only thing you could do was simply not buy. Pokemon eventually realized their mistake, and I mean, actually, I can't really call it a mistake. This is so obviously done on purpose. It's every single booster box. Like, if this was one or a few booster boxes, no, this is every single box that was made just like this. Absolutely shameless. Anyways, Pokemon realized their mistake, and after a full month, the issue was fixed. Boxes were no longer searchable. But the downside was you still couldn't buy packs online without the risk of getting scammed. You never knew if these eBay sellers were just selling the mapped packs even months later. You still didn't know. The issue lasted as long as Sun and Moon was in print, and it really sucked not being able to buy packs online without the imminent risk of opening another bulk rare. This may not seem like a huge issue to people with tons of expendable income who buy cards on the regular, but if you're a kid like I was back then, you know that your parents are probably not willing to buy you a booster box all the way back then. The most they would do is buy you a single card that's worth $5 or buy you like a few packs. That's it. The only saving grace was that Guardians Rising was a much better set anyways, and it didn't have the same box mapping strategy that base set did. So when Guardians Rising released, the issue was gone, but it still hasn't been forgotten. Subscribing is free and helps me out a lot, and let me know down below if you were around for this or not. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.